There we go. Hello. Don't know how long I was there looking at it. It just went live. It's a little crazy today. Not sure what's going on with the internet. But hello, happy Sunday afternoon. I am Beth with Vintage Bandits at Creative Bandits Studio. Creative Bandits Co. I'm in the studio, aka my basement. So I am so happy to be with you all this afternoon. It's been 1 week, day 8 of my 100-day marathon. Super excited about that, and love that I get to be here and create with you. So I've been on a journal binge, as you all know, because it's kind of my wheelhouse, because my teeth, and I was feeling puny and feeling sorry for myself and everything. So that being said, I am going to probably do a little bit of a journal activity, but I found some things, and this could technically be journal because you could use them in journals. Okay, but how many of you have walked past, okay, first of all, it was Olin Mills where I grew up when I was little. We had those folders that you put your pictures in. Do y'all know these? And and it was like a frame. Who remembers those? Can I get some hands up? I would love some interaction today. Also, if you are watching on YouTube and you are not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button and hit that little bell so that you can get notified for when I go live. And also on Facebook, if you want to follow me, that'd be fabulous. And on Instagram and on TikTok, because I'm on all the things, and Pinterest. Anywho, I am going to do a really fun project with these, and I just lost my plot. Sorry about that. Let's talk about what we're going to do. I thought this would be fun. If you've seen these, people are giving them away. How fun would it be to make a little decorated folio picture? You could do one that you change. It could be of anything. Oh, I remember what I was going to tell you. My schedule. I have posted my schedule. I will pin it at the top of my Facebook, but this is the schedule for my lives. Sunday at 3, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday it will be anytime because it's going to be recorded. And I will be going on vacation the end of this month. That will be recorded. Those days will be recorded as well. So, and I tend to, you know, I love the journal thing, but I'm also wanting to do different items as well. Like one, I'm probably going to rejig my porch. So we may do a live with that. So right now I'm just getting into the habit of coming on here and spending time with you all being creative. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's get some eyes so we can see, and I'm going to point you down. These are really fun, and what I tried to do was, this is from Cincinnati, Ohio, Young and Carl. I was folding it back, and look, it's very brittle, so we're going to fix that because I still think we can use it. I'm just going to lay it flat, and I'm going to use some masking tape, and then I probably will cover the masking tape with some washi tape, something pretty. Let me know if you're watching, if you're new, if you what you're doing, and if you're creating today. Also, do we want to look at 1 week of having a create together challenge where we all do that? We come up with something. We, being aka me, comes up with a schedule and we work together on the same thing. That would be fun. So let's think about that. Also, I will probably do Christmas in August, not July, because my July has gotten away from me. But that is okay by me. I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm probably just gonna loop it around, maybe even these two, and fold it over. I feel like it's going to need it on the inside as well. You could add these into a journal, which would be so cool. I'm going to lift this up so that it doesn't stick down. This one is just going to have to go over the frame. That's just how it's going to have to be. And then we'll trim it. Let's trim it right now. I'm going to trim it right like that. Maybe I can take this off even. There we go. So it still kind of pulls up a little bit right there. This one is really dark, so I thought this might be a fun one to do more of a masculine bent, maybe. And I have a really cute idea for the other one. I wanted to see if you could fold it back. No. I have one of these of my dad from the Navy, which is really cool. So let's do that. Now we've reinforced it. It's not going to go anywhere, and we can even put sari silk. We could decorate it really cute. But how fun to do the sides. You could do something over here. So I don't know what we're going to do. Let's look at this one as well. We may start with this one. I think this one might be older. I don't know, but I'm not going to fold this one back. But it's a little more pristine. This is Austin Fox. Don't know where that is. I feel like this would be really pretty. It could be like, wouldn't this be a really cool wedding present? Or you could, I don't know, you could kind of do anything to it. I found some, I was looking for some cloth and stuff, and I thought, look how cute that would be right there. And I really want to do that on there. It says beautiful. I stamped it with one of my little stamp sets that I don't know where it is or what it's called. So there you go. Also, I have these, which I've been wanting to use, and these came from Dollar Tree. How fun is this? This is sea lavender sprigs. You get 2 for $1, and I thought it would be fun to even glue them onto something or take them off and take the petals off. I don't know, play around with it. Isn't it cute? Did y'all ever look at that when you go into Dollar Tree? I would say yes. So I have a bunch of these. Let's see if we can, I think it's going to come apart pretty easy, let's be honest. But I don't like that big tip on the end. I wonder if we got it. And we would just hot glue them, you know, if we wanted to. But we could glue these on. Also, if we could take them apart, I think that would be fun. Yeah, there we go. And then we could just use the petals if you want to do something and glue them together, and then you could make a button be the center or something like that. That's an idea. But it'll be a little more flat and forgiving versus these. So you can just take them all apart and throw that stuff away. All right, nobody has joined me, so I guess if you're watching, just say hello, please, or give me a thumbs up or a heart emoji. I say this every time, but if you want to help small businesses, just commenting, sharing our page, sharing our information, telling your creative friends about us, that's a huge deal, and it's very, very helpful. All right, I'm not sure what I want to put on this. I think it would be, I do know what I'm doing. Hello, Beth. I pulled out some transfers, which I think would be fun. We could even put something really cute on the front. Hey, Denise, thanks for saying hello. I appreciate it. I was feeling a little lonesome. How fun. I think I still have these. I don't know what I'm going to do with those chickadees. We have the hedgehog. We have a bird. We have a rabbit. This would be really cute on there. He would be adorbs. If we want to do kind of a wedding, if you want to do kind of a couples thing, that's so pretty. That could be something. There's the badger, who I love. Y'all know I love that badger. So, or we could do mushrooms and berries, and you know, strawberries are so big right now. Let me show you what I've got in strawberries back here. This one, I don't think I have any more of these, and I've got, this one was Whispering Willow. So go to your favorite person, see if you can find it. I don't think I have any more, and right now I am not current with anything, and I don't know if they will even let me sell. So there you go. But there, oh, look at that fox. Is he not the most handsome thing? Here we go. Here's the strawberries. I feel like that would be so fun. I'm gonna cut these and just play around with them. Let's just take this page out, why don't we? Because strawberries are so big right now. I did that strawberry for the friend of mine in her kitchen. Y'all, it's so cute. She has it hanging like a shingle sign in her kitchen, and it's adorable. And so it was fun to try and paint that for her and see if I can make it work and give it shadows. I always love a good challenge like that. Okay, come come on Hot Mess Express, which is me. So I love these strawberries. I'm gonna cut these out right here. How fun would that be? It could be a really fun spring picture. It could be an invitation in there. It could be, I don't know, it could be kind of, you know, anything that you want to put in there and bring, you know, attention to. If you want to set it like you're doing a summer, like a summer escape, because now 4th of July is over, and I'm going to be switching over to a little summer before we do fall, which will be coming soon for those of us that are content and we sell stuff. You know, look, that would be, wouldn't that be fun if we did that and then we wrapped it around? I'd love to wrap it like that. I just don't know how it would work. I don't know. I don't know. Or do we just want to do like simple, like just the cute little strawberries like that? You know, strawberries are huge right now. You can sew this into a journal as well, which I might do. You know, and then you could, I don't know. We could do that, or we could do, look at this kind of willowy thing. That's beautiful. Wouldn't that be pretty? That might be fun to start with that, and it gives us a nice green base, and then we could do anything onto it. We could glue flowers. We don't have to, it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be appropriate, like, you know, I love strawberries, so I don't know, but this could be really fun just like that. Let's just do simple. Let's just do, let's do something simple. Let's not make it all hard and crazy, shall we? Yes. Hey, Carol. We are doing, I don't know what these are called. These are vintage picture portfolios. I don't know. I don't know what they're called. No clue, y'all. Oh, what is, oh, that was a dead bug. No, praise be. This would be cute, and I'm probably going to wrap it around it. We'll see if that happens. I don't know if this is kind of like a willow, or I'm going to do that so it kind of comes off the edge. Yes. Okay, and I'm going to put this right here so that, and I didn't clean this. You know, it did not go well with the little purse. Still don't know what I'm going to do about that purse. Anybody got any ideas about those little, the little, you could totally cover this with some Mod Podge if you want to seal it. This could be, like if you wanted to give, I don't know what we could use. Come up with ideas to how you could decorate these and reuse them. I don't know if you could make them the actual cover of a journal. They're pretty brittle. The one is, you know, you could cut them apart and then make, you could totally do that. Hello, Beth. So you could make a new spine for it, is what you could do. Hello, Beth. And I'm just going to get this to catch. I haven't used transfers in forever, not since I was, before I chose, you know, before I was leaving. It's just, I never had time to create. I was too busy hustling. Anyway, and if you know, I know that businesses are hard, but I just, you know, it was hard to do on my own. So, but that's okay, because now I'm here and I get to be creative with y'all. And so I saw where Royce is having her creative thing in April, and I'm thinking I'm going to go to that. She doesn't have a lot of spaces, so I need to get on there and save mine. And I'm going to ask for that for my Christmas present, maybe, and my birthday present. Actually, I have all that because I had my teeth worked on, and that is my that's my birthday and Christmas for a few years, just like my cataracts were. Anyway, I should be good now. We've gotten my teeth fixed. I got my eyes fixed. We're tuning up the old body. We're tuning it up so it keeps on working. That's the goal. Keep on trekking along, isn't it? I think I like how, oops, go back down please. I like that under the tone underneath it. I think that's pretty. And how many, I'd love some people, give me a hand raise or a thumbs up or whatever if you have seen these and you're like, I don't know what to do with them. And I'm gonna tell you, I've had these for like 6 years, guys. 6 years. And I just found them when I started going through everything of mine. I want it to wrap around like that. Yeah, I do. Oh no, I think I messed up. I did mess up. Oh, what's new? What is new? I'm going to do that. Get that back down. Sometimes that happens, but you can sometimes fix it, and if you don't, you just ink over top of it. You know what I'm saying? You just, we'll just fill it in, kind of pull it off. I'm gonna wrap it around like that. Then I'm gonna lay it down so it goes, so it matches, kind of. Is that where it matches? What is it? What am I looking for? What are you looking for? I think this one's right here. Is that where does it match up? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. Hang on. I'm trying to see. We're gonna try that. I don't know. We're trying. Who knows? It may work, it may not. If it doesn't, we'll just cover it with another transfer or some ribbon or something. I don't know. That edge. Ooh, isn't that pretty? That totally changes it, doesn't it? That is so pretty. Look at that. I think that's lovely. Quite lovely. I do. Let's see if there's anything else in here. I'm gonna look at the back for pictures. We have this, and they kind of have that. I'm looking where they might have used it. I love these, the berries. That we did that. There's another one of those. I wonder if we should maybe do like this thing right here on the inside, maybe with. I think it's too big, berry wise. I don't know, but. Oh, that's what we just used. Okay. Okay, there's another strawberry. Love that. Let's look at this. Right here. Oh my goodness, that's huge. That's way too big. Isn't it? I think that's too big. Yeah, that's too big. And I don't want to use it and then, you know, be sad about it. We could maybe put what would you think about if we put the little bird right there? I wish we had a branch and then we could set him on the branch. You know, I think that would be fun. Let me see, is there, I mean, I think the rabbit is cute, but I think that's Summer, and the hedgehog is cute, but I think he's too fat. Let's save this strawberry for over here. I'm loving this green for that darker one, maybe. I don't know, maybe. Would he be super cute? But I think we need some kind of, you know, like if we had done it, he would sit on that. What if we took this one? Is this Weeping Willow? I don't even know. What if we took this one, had it come down like so, and we trim this off and have him perched. We could have it come out of there a little bit down low and have him perched on that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking, oh, you're so smart, you're so clever, la 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 la. If I had my stamps, we could stamp, you know, or do we just want to continue this on through here and just nestle him into the green? Because we could cut this one, maybe cut this one and put it through here. Let's do that. So I was trying to extract him. Is that the right word? Extricate is that word. Hey Tony, how are you? Happy Sunday. I am really just playing here, guys. Not really sure what I'm doing. But if you have if you've been sitting on some transfers and you're like, I don't know what to do with them, you don't want to just not ever use them. I mean, if you mess it up, okay. Well, sorry. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes we lose them. But if you're never ever going to use it because you're terrified, then you're never going to get better and you're never going to use anything, you know? So I'm thinking, let's just try. And I was just cutting this one apart. Can't really tell. So now when we flip it over, it goes on like that. And I was like, do we want to just set the bird like, do we need to have one kind of like this? It kind of goes across, maybe this one, and take it across, maybe. That's what I was thinking, yeah. So if you're ever worried about cutting these apart, don't be. You just have to go slow and try, if you do it at an angle, like this is like one big cluster, but I don't want it to be a big cluster. I need some more branches. So if you cut it close, you're never going to know that I cut that off, you know? So I'm going to take, and I can nestle that right into there. Is that right? I feel like I nestle it. I feel like the bird needs to be here. So I need some branches like here. You know, I need to build them up. Let's just keep trying, Beth. Just keep trying. And you can also, you can layer over your transfers. You can put some over top and give them, you know, a layering feel. If you've ever done that, they're lots of fun. Y'all, I have a lot of my IOD on sale. If you want to go see what I got, maybe I have it. I think I do. If it's on my website a little crazy right now. I've had people ordering stuff, and I'm like, do I have that? And I can't find it, and I'm having to reimburse people, and I'm just like, come on, guys. Come on, Beth. Let's get it together. Shall we please get it together? I need to burnish that down. Yeah, and then he could be right there. That's kind of cute. I would like his feet to be, that works, doesn't it? That's kind of cute. Or do we want to put, you know, is there a smaller bird? Maybe there's a smaller bird. Let's see. Maybe there's a smaller bird. I don't know. I just grabbed him because he was the first one. I don't want to do the chickens. I love them. That one's kind of big. He's cute, but I like the dude's wings up. There's this one. I feel like this one's the brightest one. I mean, I feel like I like the colors of this one. I do, and I like it being big scaled because, you know, this is tiny. So, all right, we're just gonna nestle him. We're going with it. We're just gonna commit. We are now pigs at a pig roast. Okay, we're committed. I'm just gonna set him right there and let him park it right there. So I've layered 3 transfers on top of each other. Let me know if you've ever done that. You can use scraps on little tags or anything you want to do if you're making something. Okay, and then I like to kind of go over it. Come on. And slow and pull that up a little bit. I feel like I can get tension some, and I can lay it back down if it doesn't. Sometimes it works, like on that, it was not working on that purse, y'all, that little wristlet. It was not working. Look at that. How cute is that? How fun. Like that could even go here. I could go here. We could do something around it. I don't know. I don't want to do too much because then, you know, then it's like more is more is more, but we need to do more is more is more. I don't know. I feel like it might be fun to take one of these, just little things, maybe, and nestle it. Nah, I don't think so. I think we leave it like that and just put this right here, and then we could put anything else you want in that. It'd be a fun little present, wouldn't it? Let's, we're just gonna glue that down, and I'm gonna age it a little bit because it's white. And then, I don't have a lot of ink on this, but I just want to knock the white off because this is pretty creamy, and you know, just make it look like it's a little more, it's been loved a little bit. So we could have just stamped beautiful on there, but how cute is it going to be to have this little cloth? And it's not completely aged, but it looks a little bit. And so you can totally, you know, grunge it up, which I love. I love the frayed edges. Is there a frayed edge? I've never met a frayed edge I didn't love. I need that on a t-shirt. I'm doing it, so don't anybody grab it. Never met a frayed edge I didn't love. Yes. What do we think? Isn't that kind of cute? Then you just put a picture, it could be a wedding picture, and then, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna put this here because I'm gonna do a little bit like this. I think it'd be easier to put on this than on that. This you could stick into, like we could stick this into our big, large journal book. Wouldn't that be fun as a page or something? That would be fun. You could totally do that. Look how fun is that? And you have the back, you could glue this into a journal and you could come out, you could, I don't know, but these are, don't walk past these, and if they're free, take them. I'm throwing things around. Not really. Okay, let's look at this brown one. I ripped it. But I feel like this might be a fun one. I wanted to cover it with, where's my washi? I brought some washi over. I have this, but I don't know. I might wait. How fun. I feel like this looks really good on this. The strawberry one. I feel like that's kind of pretty on that brown. What do you all think? Am I crazy? Am I absolutely nuts? Or do we want to do this? I like this being the front. But we could just do it like this and then just trim it on that line. Trim it. That would be fun. And then we could put this on the inside. Any thoughts? And this we could put like red sari silk or something on it. How cute if you did this and then we added, and you could find an old recipe and frame like a recipe that was your grandmother's or your mom's. That would be super cute. You could toss that in there. Wouldn't that be so cute? Or we could totally go a different route, which I was thinking. We could do the hedgehog. He's too big. We could go more manly. Doesn't matter. Strawberries are manly too in my book. But I just feel like that is going to pop off that brown. Am I crazy? And then cut this and just have this right there on that side. I'm going to do it. I am just going to do it. I've been looking at these strawberries. I bet you I've had this for I don't know how many years. I'm doing it. If I cry, I'll let you know if I cry tonight. I'll let you know. And then I'm going to put that like that, scooch it up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see how that goes. Beth's getting a little sassy, isn't she? I'm gonna scooch that way up so I get the whole front of this. We'll see. So it could be a recipe. It could go into a recipe book, a journal. You could just set it on your. How fun is this? It could be a present that you give to like your sister-in-law or your sister about, you know, if there's her favorite recipe. Doesn't have to be strawberries. You could decoupage. You could find something, one of Royce's. It could just relate it to whatever you want. You could do, you know, it could be pictures, but it could also be, it could be like, it could be a letter, a really special letter, like a letter your husband wrote you or something, or it could be, if it doesn't stick, I'm gonna glue it down because it's going on here. I'm keeping these strawberries on here. Anybody have any other ideas? I would love for you to comment, please, if you do. And let me know if you have any of these in your house. Now, the one that has my dad in it with the navy, I'm not going to, I am not going to, I'm not going to do anything to that because I love it. I don't know if I have it or my brothers have it. Somebody's got it. I have copies of him in the Navy. He looks 12, y'all. He looks 12 in his picture. He was 18 in 1943, I think. He went into the war. As soon as he got out of high school, he graduated and he left. And he had a Letterman sweater. What did he letter in? I don't even know. I have no clue. No idea. And there's nobody else around because he'd be over 100, he'd be 101, and he couldn't tell us anything. So, and nobody else could either. Everybody that would know. I didn't know he had a letter. I didn't know he had a sweater until I saw it in his graduation picture. There was like a group picture somebody posted on Facebook, you know, which is so amazing to see things. Anyway, you could take anything old, you know, you could decoupage, you could do anything. You can decoupage with these. I just feel like, let's not throw them away. Let's use them. I have some, and they actually have the pictures still in them. Don't know what I'm going to do with pictures, but there's a bigger one, so you could, you know, you could cut them apart Look how cute that looks on that brown. And it's not perfect, but that is okay. Look how cute. That is adorable. Let's put this on the inside. We're just gonna butt it right up like that, like it's coming out of it. Love it. Just a little like that. How fun. The beauty of transfers, but it's pretty instant. You know, you only get to use them once, but it's pretty instant gratification. You don't have to wait for anything to dry. You don't have to, and when you use it on paper, it's really satisfying. Hey Helen, how are you, honey? How are you doing? We are just, these are those old picture folders. I'll show you what we've done. And we're figuring out ways to use them. You could stamp on them, and then you could paint. You could decoupage watercolor. You could, I don't know, guys. You could do anything. You could just about do anything you want to with them. So yeah, how fun is that? And let's see. Come on. And strawberries are so big right now. I mean, I've been crazy. I've got strawberry pants that I have not worn because I know they're a little big on me, but I'm going to pull them out and wear them anyway and just put a belt on because I love them. They have to be ironed, so I can't find. I mean, I know where my iron board is. It's covered. Look how cute that is. Look how cute. And what if we put another little strawberry? I'd love to put one like here. I don't know if it would fit on it. I don't know. I'm gonna wait on that. Yeah, you did okay? All right, honey. I saw your daughter. Molly kind of was a little sick, and whenever I see her, I ask about you. So look how cute that is. But if you wanted to use this for a journal, you could just cut it and then use these as the, this could be the back one and this could be the front. So where is, oh, here we go. So we've done two. This one was a darker one, and then I broke it. And so I may try to find some sari silk or ribbon or something that, a plaid ribbon would be cute. I've got some red ribbon, that would be fun. This would, that would be so cute. You could put a poem in there or a wedding picture, or if somebody loves these vintage things, I think that would be so fun. Totally fun. Let me show you what I've been working on. Playing in when I should be doing other things. There's a whole, we could have put things like this. I pulled this out, I didn't know if I wanted to do this. You could add kind of anything to it. You know, it could be one signature journal. You could totally sew in just like, you know, a folio. Or you could make elastic and you change it. I don't know, you could do anything. But isn't that kind of fun? Honestly, I think we need like a little strawberry on the back would be perfect. Like right here. Let's do that real fast. I was stopping and I feel like we need a little strawberry back here. I think that would be really cute. I do. I do. How cute is this? I might put these up for sale. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, isn't that fun? What a sweet little surprise. Ta-da! That turned out way better than I thought, I'll be honest. So you can cover them. You could wax them with clear wax. You could use, you could do clear wax. You could do Big Top or Crystal Clear Chandelier or Mod Podge or whatever. Oh, I was going to show you what I was working on. Hang on, sorry. Oh, I've got two things to show you. And we're going to wipe my nose, and I don't want y'all to see me do it. Okay, I watched Amity Bloom today, and she did these really cute little mini things. I've not done those because she did them, and so did Leslie of Willow House Journals, and so I don't want to, you know, I'm not going to jump on their bandwagon. But she did this. She made a journal out of book pages, unfolding it. So I will link that, but how fun. So you can cover it. This can be a tuck spot. I will probably maybe glue that down, and then that's a little tuck pocket. And then this is a page, and you can tip things in, but it's using book pages to make a journal. And then you can bind it with like velvet on the end. It's so cute. I will totally drop that that little tutorial that she has. And so I went and I found this. And isn't it cute? I love this. Why did I never use this? It's a little, I think it's a, it may be like a Girl Scout cookie box, I'm thinking maybe. So I started on a little, because I'm probably gonna put 2 signatures, and then I'm gonna have like a big thick envelope or something, but it's a little skinny mini fat one. In hindsight, maybe I should have made it thinner, but I just thought it would be fun to have a chunky, skinny little book. How fun. So I just started with, and just using little pieces of paper. And I haven't, you know, this is not the order, but this is, you can kind of see how I've used paper for it. Fold it over. I just need to, this is not the order that they're in, but I just was thinking, I was seeing the thickness, but you can just take a page and do it tall, and then I'll trim them down. How fun is that gonna be? And it's not gonna be in the same order, but do a couple of these, and then maybe, or I could do this in the front, and in the back I could make like an accordion. Like it could be something that holds, I don't know, some kind of accordion folder. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of playing around. I just thought it was fun and pretty, and I thought let's do something with it. And then I will trim them down. So that's what I'm working on for that one. And then I worked on, I'll show you this. I just found these. Didn't know I had those. Found this shimmer vellum. Don't know where it came from, but I'm loving it. And so I worked on this one a little bit. I'm not gonna make you watch me do the whole thing, but I did pull some scraps that I might put on ephemera. I don't know. And I thought it'd be fun to layer a page, cover a page. I did pull this, pinks and greens. I gave myself some liberty of that. And a few lavenders that might be fun to add into that. But that is basically what I've done. And I want to do, like, that turned out cute. I want to do like strips of paper and cover it. All different colors of greens and pinks and little pieces and scraps. This is an actual tag, so I need to do something with that. But I thought, how fun would that be? And then I found this, it says pink and green. Wouldn't that be a fun little frame on something? So I don't know. I'm just playing, but I'm still gonna keep to the, and I have it all together. What did you do with it? I'm still keeping with the theme. Oh, here we go. I found this pocket thing at Hobby Lobby. There's a pocket here, there's pockets here, and these big pages. And I'm still gonna keep it to the theme of the digitals, but I just pulled some old papers that were pinks and greens. I'm trying to stay focused on pinks and greens. And that this has blue, but I would just use this up here, this green part. So you can go back. I think what I might do is do this one as my recorded one and record them and do these. This is super brittle, so I'm going to totally glue this to like a tag or something. So it would not be a page because it will break. It's very brittle. Anywho, these are really good little, they keep like this. This has a little, like this folds down. This folds down, it's too full, and then you have a pocket here. You got a pocket right there, you got a pocket in here, and you have a big pocket. So you have like, what is it? 5 pockets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and you can keep your little things. So these got covered, and those will go. I just cut a bunch of this stuff out. I will show you. I got those all ready to go. I cut that out. I did this one, and then I firmed those up. I think I made this envelope. How cute is that? I cut out like this piece, so I just went in and did some fussy cutting, because that's just so not fun to watch anybody do that. And I thought that might be cute. I just did some fussy cuts and what I thought I would want to do and work on some pockets. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to designate it is for the my edited views, my recorded ones. So we'll be working through that for a while. Anyway, there we go. That's kind of that stuff. And I'll put these on here as well. So if you are interested in anything, and I didn't talk about it, if you got a question about something, I might use some pink shimmer vellum. I don't know. I don't know where I got this. I don't know if this is Temu. I don't know if I got it off of from a wholesale company. I don't know where I got it from, but it is, look at that. It's all gonna look the same. That looks a little green, that looks a little blue. Is it? It's shimmer. Wouldn't that be a fun little pocket in a book? I think it's Temu. I smell it. Yep, so you can kind of see through it. So cute. I'll probably be pulling the greens and the pinks from this. There you go. Friends, go have a blessed day. This has been day 8 of our 100-day marathon. Can y'all believe it? We've been a week. I'm loving it. I'm so enjoying being back with you all. Like, you just don't even know. So loving it. I just hope you go out and have a great week and have a blessed day. Let's remember to be a part of the solution and not the problem. Let's love on people really well. Can we do that, please? And this is my wild day. Got my hair all curly today. Lazy day. And let's be part of the solution, not the problem. Let's love people well, and let's go out there and smile and be courteous, and let's just be different, be the light. We do not have to engage in hatefulness at all. We don't have to engage in, we can just learn to agree to disagree with things and just love people no matter what. It is possible. Now, there are days, if you don't want to get along with somebody, just keep it in your head. Just edit yourself. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Let's just go make a difference in this world. We choose to make a difference. And creative people, we're happy. We're making things. We're loving things. So, let's do that. Listen, go have a creative day. And I will see you